Pathways High School is an independent public charter school. It's an innovative model in which students are collaborating with their teachers, they're collaborating with their community, and they're collaborating with their families to ensure they have the best possible education.
Our funding is, per pupil is $9,200. We are not able to levy taxes or get local funding, so we survive on $9,200. In charter schools, there's actually much more oversight and much more compliance because we are authorized by UWM, and UWM is a very rigorous school. Not only do they visit our school, they look at our data under a microscope for sure.
I think it's a great place for students, especially if they're kind of struggling and if they don't want to be in a big school. It was kind of hard to be in a big school because I have a learning disability. It was easier to have smaller schools.
Pathways High is sort of a magical place. It's a place that has transformed my kids. Both of my kids were in the #1 high school in Wisconsin. It was convenient, it was wonderful, and it was also a huge failure for both of them. They were not thriving.
Pathways High was created by 4 parents who believe strongly that potential is being squandered in traditional public schools. And specifically by that, we really felt that personalization of learning is key to unleashing students' potential.
One of our math classes is called Build a Boat, because that's what they do. And they learn geometry and other math by building a boat that they can then row. Another one is the kids are converting a motorcycle to an electric motorcycle. And they've been working with Harley Davidson. They've had engineers come in, work with them, give them feedback. They get the experience of having their work be a conversation not just between themselves and their teacher, but themselves and the community, or their team and the community.
We took a Suzuki motorcycle from scratch and we basically ripped out the engine, cut wires, and got rid of unnecessary parts and made it electrical. And we learned about the whole gas emissions, global warming, ICE vehicles, external combustion vehicles. It was really cool.
Most students here are always doing something. No student is sitting down and relaxing. Most of us here are either building a robot, writing a poem, setting up something.
In order for more schools like Pathways High, more innovative models that address the needs of diverse students, the state legislature needs to get to funding parity for these schools. Bottom line. Specifically, charter schools are receiving $7,000 less per pupil than the average district public school. It's not sustainable to require a certain type of schools, so in our case, an independent public charter school, to spend the amount of time that we do on fundraising.
You have to be competitive with salaries, you have to be competitive with benefits. You can create mission-minded people, but at the end of the day, you also have to have a family-sustaining job.
I was so scared to ask them the first few weeks how it was going because I really wanted to work. I said, "How's it going?" And he said, "This is the best school I've ever been to."
The projects, the adventure that you get from being here, the long road, the technology, everything that the school provides you is overwhelming and also so good that it's like unbelievably good.